Yeah, this is Abby on 96.5 Bolton FM covering for Kevin because it's International Women's Day. And I've got with me in the studio some very fabulous, amazing, phenomenal women who have come in from Stateside Foods. And that's Heather. Heather, do you want to say hello?
Hello.
And then we've got Charlotte.
Hello.
And Jody.
Hello.
And then from Dramatic Action, we've got Val.
Hi.
Hi. Ooh, I like that. I like that. So, yeah, we're talking about International Women's Day. And I do understand that's Heather, Charlotte, and Jody. You actually come from Stateside Foods.
Yes.
Where we do the pizza and stuff like that.
Yes, it's a manufacturing business.
Yeah, actually, my mouth's been watering since you walked in. I've been hoping that when you walked in, there'll be wafts of pepperoni and peppers and onions in the air, but nada. How could you?
We haven't brought any pizza with us, unfortunately, no.
Okay, so of course we're celebrating International Women's Day, and has there been any sort of celebration, over there?
Apart from us coming on here to talk to you today, not really.
Not even some buster music in the air and the ladies busting out some moves and stuff like that.
We might put some tunes on in the offices later.
Good. So do you want to tell me exactly what it is? I know you said it's a manufacturing organisation, but tell me what it is that you do.
Yeah, so we just supply pizzas. We manufacture and supply pizzas to the local, well, not local, supermarkets up and down the country. All the own branded pizzas, really. So a lot of people haven't heard of Stateside Foods, but if you typically go into, say, Asda or Morrison's or Co-op and see a pizza, chances are we've made it up here in Bolton.
Yeah, well, to be honest, every time there's a food fest, I have walked past your place several times, and I go and grab a pepperoni, and then I come back and get a meat feast, and then I come,
Yeah. No,
I usually get stuffed at those events because most of the time I load up from you, and then I go over to the.
Yeah. No, it's a fantastic event for Bolton. I think the
yes,
food festival is brilliant.
It truly is. Now I understand that you've also been running a kind of apprenticeship program, and Jody, it has been on the program. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, definitely. So I am currently training to my level 2 MVQ in food industry skills, and I'm lucky enough to be at Stateside because they give you the opportunity to do a month in each department. So that's 11 different departments at the minute. And so, especially for myself, I went in Stateside not initially knowing what I want to do. So this gives me the opportunity to go in everywhere and get a feel for what I actually want to do. So yeah, it's been really good. I've been in departments such as engineering, warehouse, which are predominantly male-dominant environments. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I've been treated equally, and I'm smashing it, I'd like to think.
Oh, that's what I like to hear. I like to hear that a woman goes in there and smashes it. So I just want to ask, are there a lot of women doing the apprenticeship with you, or you're one of few?
I'm one of few.
Wow.
It's
so
definitely something that Stateside feels passionate about, getting more women in.
How did you get on the program? Just in case someone who's listening is like, well, I would like to do that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I didn't know what I wanted to do at first, but I found this on Indeed, on any recruitment website. Okay. I found, and we're currently recruiting as well at the minute for anyone that's listening. So I just applied online, and I got invited to an assessment day, and it's just taken off from there.
And you've really enjoyed the program.
Oh, yeah,
You're
definitely
enjoying everything that's going on.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
And what would you say to anyone who's thinking about it, or someone who's saying, I'm not sure what I want to do, and I'm not sure, would Stateside be the best place for me? What would I gain from going there? What would you say to such a person?
Just from personal experience, I didn't know what I wanted to do, but with 11 different departments and the opportunities, you find out things about yourself you didn't initially know. So I'm going into departments thinking, I'm not sure about this, and then I'm coming out at the end of it and thinking, wow, I'm really good at that, and this company gives me the opportunity to go into a department open-minded and come out thinking, actually, I've got them skills that we required in that department. So yeah, definitely.
Wow, that's really good, because now I'm thinking, well, do you get a lot of free pizzas? Because if you do, I might just be coming now.
The question we get all the time, isn't it? Do we get free pizza?
Well, do you?
We do sometimes.
Oh,
yes,
good. I like that. So, Charlotte, when you're looking at the departments within Stateside, are there some that are traditionally female or traditionally male, or there's a good balance above?
Yeah, so I think especially in food manufacturing, we have some departments that are traditionally thought of as male departments, such as kind of like your engineering departments and your warehouse department. I work in the HR department, so I suppose you could say on the flip side to that, that's mainly seen as a female-dominated department. So especially with Jodie going into the departments such as engineering and warehouse, we are trying to encourage women, especially our apprentices, to get into those departments, encourage them to kind of bring skills to them, because obviously women are a talent pool that we want to tap into, but especially with people like Jodie, they can bring the skills, they bring the ideas into departments such as engineering and warehouse. But we also want to encourage people who, maybe males who are coming into the HR department to come in there as well. So even though women are coming into the different departments, we want to kind of get the predominantly female departments with some male presence as well.
Oh, yeah, that's actually because it's easy to say, oh, well, we want more women in some departments, but then some other departments are like, you know, women minefield, and men are really terrified of stepping in to places like
Our
that.
new product development department is typically female.
Wow.
They've all done, I think, degrees in food science and things like this, which is funny because a lot of the time you think of chefs as being male, but then in our product development department they are all typically female. There's very few men come into that department, and we want them in as well. So there is a flip side to this.
Yeah, that's quite a funny thing, because I've noticed that too. On TV, you hardly see women who are chefs. The celebrated and respected chefs are always men. And yet, when you go into companies and organizations, it's women who actually run this department.
Yeah. I think as well, I think our production areas are kind of always thought of as predominantly male, but we've actually got quite a lot of senior members of the team. So we've got factory managers who are women, deputy factory managers who are women. So I think as a company, we do try to promote that kind of equality throughout the business.
Okay, now talking about promotion of, you know, getting women into the organization, what are the ways that you do that? Is it that you go to schools, to colleges? Do you have interactions with them? Do you do like job fairs and stuff like that?
We do a lot of job fairs. We go to a lot of local schools and colleges. All three of us, in fact, we try and take the apprentices with us as well when we go, and speak to young people about the opportunities, because the thing is as well, when they hear it's a pizza manufacturer, it's not the most, it doesn't sound
Glamorous.
what's the word,
Glamorous,
it doesn't sound like a girly environment. And it's only when we explain to them all the roles that there are at Stateside, and they realise all the different departments and the opportunities that there are, that they kind of go, actually, I could fit in there. So yeah, as a manufacturing business, it's difficult to get that across to girls, I think, but we do go into a lot of schools, and we do talk to them a lot about the opportunities that are there for them. So yeah,
that's really good. You know, now you're talking about it, I'm thinking, I'm a girl, and I'm thinking, well, if I was to go into a pizza company, what would I like to do? Definitely in the pizza creation, you know, like the different things to go on, because I love my pizzas.
A lot of the time that is where people's thoughts stop, though. With the pizza manufacturer, they go, oh yeah, I'll just be making pizza. We have IT departments, purchasing departments, sales, marketing, HR, all sorts of departments that people just don't even think about, because it's a food manufacturer. That's as far as the thought process goes.
That's good to know, because, well, I've been educated. And Bolton, you've been listening to the ladies from Stateside Foods, and you're now hearing about all the different departments you can go in. But not just the ladies, because we're equal opportunity. So men too, you know, don't be thinking, I don't want to go into that department. I'm not thinking about something like that because, well, it's not for me, it's for women. I mean, yeah. So now we're going to have a quick break, and then Val, don't feel left out. We're coming to you. We're going to have Disco Inferno, and then we'll be right back.